Hi everyone, welcome to Medicine Note YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see about route of administration of drug. Factors affecting the choice of route. Some of the factors which affects the choice of route, which are in the mnemonic issue, we can easily remember car race, which is C for condition of the patient, A for accuracy of the dosage required, R for rapidity with response and decide. The R for rate and extent of the drug absorption from the patient of different route, and A for action site, C for chemical and physical properties, whether it is solid or liquid, and E for the digestive juice, the effect of digestive juice in the first pass effect. These are the things which affects the choice of the route, whether the condition of the patient, whether he is unconscious or vomiting, accuracy of dosage required, whether the IV can be given for good accuracy, rapidity with the response decide, whether the response should be fast or slow, rate of extent of drug absorption from the different route. Rate of drug absorption from the different route. Action of site, whether the action is localized or generalized action. General and physical properties of the drug, whether it is solid, liquid or gas. And the last one is effect of digestive juice and the first pass effect. These are the factors affecting the choice of route administration. Next, routes. The route is local route as well as systemic route. Local route used in localized lesion. There is least systematic toxicity. The local routes are topical route, deeper tissue, atrial. The topical route are external application for localized action. It is applied externally for localized action. Used in skin, eyes, ears, in dentistry. It is used in skin, eyes and ears. In dentistry, it is gum, paint, mouthwash and toothpaste are used as topical route. Deeper tissue. In deeper tissue, the infiltration of anesthesia or intra-articular injection or retrobulbar injection. The infiltration anesthesia in dentistry, intra-auricular injection in joints and retrobulbar is used in eyes. The atrial route. The intra-atrial injection. The anti-cancer drug are deposited in the arteries. The systemic route are oral route, sublingual route, rectal route, inhalation, nasal route, parenteral route. We have already seen about the oral route, sublingual route, and rectal route. In this video, we will see about inhalation route, nasal route, and parenteral route. The first video link I will give it in the description box. Cutaneous route. Lipid soluble drug are used. Major advantages: liver is bypassed and the action of drug is slowed and prolonged absorption. Here the cutaneous route, in cutaneous it is lipid soluble drugs are given and the action is bypassed, whether it does not goes to the liver and there is no drug absorption and there is prolonged absorption of drug and action of the drug. Inhalation route for volatile liquid or gases. In general anesthesia, the absorption of alveolar surface occurs very rapid. When the administration is stopped, the drug diffuses back to the eliminated and expired in air. Nasal route. Liver, digestive juices are bypassed. Example is GnRH antagonist, desmopressin. Parenteral route. Par means beyond, enteral means intestine, beyond the intestine, directly into the tissue fluid or blood. There is no intestinal absorption and it does not undergo first pass effect. The advantage of parenteral route are fast and sure absorption, no gastric irritation and vomiting, Used in unconscious and vomiting patient, and liver is bypassed, no first pass effect. Disadvantage: costly, pain, helper is required, and mild tissue injury. Types are subcutaneous, intramuscular, intravenous, and intradermal. These are the types of injection. Subcutaneous are used for oily and aqueous suspension. Are deposited in loose subcutaneous tissue. The subcutaneous tissue has increased nerve supply and less vascularity. Here is the angle of when we give subcutaneously, the angle should be 45 degree. It should enter into the subcutaneous part. Here the injection is injected. Advantages: self-injection is possible. We can inject for ourselves. Dermajet and pellet implantation can done for administration of the drug into substance. Intramuscular: the area are deltoid, triceps, rectus femoris, gluteus maximus. Here it is given intramuscularly. The muscle has reduced nerve supply and increased vascularity. This increases the rate of absorption, and self-injection is not possible because it should be at the 90 degree. So there is no self-injection is possible. Intravenous: the drug is introduced into the superficial vein for several hours. The advantage is 100% bioavailability. Immediate effect on the drug is seen. There is immediate effect when we given intravenously. Disadvantages: air embolism may occur. Vital organ like brain, heart, and exposed to the high drug dose. This giving through IV may lead to high drug dose of brain, heart. Intradermal injection: the drug is deposited in epidermis. Example: BCG vaccine and sensitivity testing. Thank you. For more videos, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe my channel.